Don't take yourself too seriously. It's all a game, trust me. Money making, investing, politics, all the things that are linked to the economy, your own personal economy. It's a game. You just have to figure out how to play that game. I wrote a post earlier on and said, the 350 given to the masses that are unemployed is not really meant for them, because a poor person will not manage and keep the 350 rands. The minute he gets it, he is going to buy food and all the stuff that are staple and basic. The real owners of that money are the people that run the corporations and the companies that sell the food that the poor person needs to buy. So the poor person gets the money today and immediately goes to buy all these things from the big corporations. So the real beneficiaries and the real owners of the 350 is the owners of the means of production. The owners, the people that are selling the food. Because those are the people that benefit the most from the poor getting these grants. So if 15 million people get 350 rands each, to that individual alone, 350 makes no difference. Whether you've got 350 today or tomorrow, let's be honest, it's not going to change your life in a big way. But if I own the big corporations, ShopRite, Pick n Pay, Boxer, and every other person that runs a shop that you buy from, I'm going to benefit, because it's not just one person buying from me. It's 15 million people spread across the country that are going to buy the stuff that I sell. So it's a game, because as the person who's receiving the 350, ask yourself, what is the biggest play here? Am I really being taken seriously? Or is this money being given to me so that it can be passed to the real owners, to the friends of the politicians? Because rich people are the ones who are friends of politicians. Anyway, poor people are not friends with politicians. So the friends of politicians are wealthy people, not poor people. Think of all the people that even get tenders. The people who get tenders, but their money goes to Louis Vuitton, to Gucci, to Moët, to Veuve, to BMW, and all the expensive things. Those people, their money is not money that belongs to them. When they get that tender, they become custodians for the real owners of that money. Because a few people are able to manage money at that level. People can't even manage 350. How on earth are they going to manage that kind of cash? So when you look at the two, and the poor who get the 350 and the poor who get the tender, and use it in the same way that the poor who get the 350 use it. The only difference is that they're wearing expensive clothes and buying expensive cars, right? Both those groups of people are passing on the money to somebody else, because it never belonged to them anyway, because poor people can't manage money. So the best way for you to play the game is to figure out how you are going to form part of the people that are running and owning the factors of production in this country. Not somebody who's just sitting around waiting for a handout. If you choose to be a consumer, you'll live on handouts for the rest of your life. But if you choose to be somebody who's going to figure out, how do I solve problems for other people so that they can pay me? When the government gives them that 350, how can I form part of the people that are receiving that 350 from these people, because I'm adding value in their lives and changing their lives to be better? Whether I'm providing them with fish oil, whether I'm selling fish or eggs, or I've got a farm, or I've got a property that they're renting, anything. Play a role, man. Don't just sit and be lazy. Play a role. Don't just be a consumer. Form part of the people that are running and producing the factors of production. Proper ownership. Now, think about what I'm saying. Is the 350 really meant for you? Or it's meant for the people that you also can become? You can become that person. You can become that person that owns and runs a business that services the people that are receiving the 350 or any form of grant. Anyway, when we were growing up, our grandmothers would get grants. And on that day, they would go and buy all sorts of things. I remember my grandmother, my great-grandmother that I used to live with, would actually go buy even TVs on credit, because the guys who ran those stores, back then it was Indian guys who ran those stores, knew that this Makoko is going to get money at the end of the month and she will pay. She'll service the loan. Those are the guys who got involved in business. Now the question is, are you going to do the same thing? Or are you just going to sit and be someone who's just consuming and consuming and consuming without making any good progress on their life? Okay, enough ranting. Enjoy your day.